Pagod ka na bang makipag-compete sa iba't ibang freelancers sa mga different freelancing sites? Well, kung pagod ka na, here are some of the things that you can do para tumaas yung chances mo of getting hired. The first thing that you have to do is to optimize your profile. Ano yung profile optimization? Dito, nagiging very clear ka kung ano yung ino-offer mo sa clients mo. Let's say for example, nag-o-offer ka ng graphic design para sa mga flower shops, 'di ba? So, kailangan sa profile mo makikita ka agad 'yon. Pwede kang nakasulat na I help flower shops create designs for their social media. Ayun, meron kang I help statement. Yung I help statement mo, yun yung ilalagay mo sa profile mo. So whenever you would talk to clients, they would know instantly na right match sila sa'yo. Okay?
Okay.
Once you optimize your profile sa Facebook, sa LinkedIn, sa mga online freelancing sites, the next thing that you have to do is to join Facebook groups na kung saan nandun yung mga customers mo. So, paano mo malalaman kung nandun yung customer mo? Well, simple lang yan. Kailangan mo lang pumunta sa mga Facebook groups related to their industry. So, kung flower shops yan, maghanap ka ng flower shops na group sa Facebook, yung mga business owner. Tapos, doon ka mag-reach out.
I see.
Pero hindi ka basta-basta mag-post doon ng services mo, ha. Kailangan una, nagbibigay ka ng education or information. Kasi kapag ine-educate mo sila, halimbawa, kung paano gumawa ng magandang design for your social media post, sila nga na ngayon yung lalapit sa'yo para i-hire ka as their graphic designer.
Wow.
Kailangan ma-build mo muna yung credibility mo inside that group before you start selling. You can do that by answering questions na sa mga tanong nila inside the group. Aside from joining Facebook groups, you can also connect with them on LinkedIn. Kasi sa LinkedIn, nakasulat naman doon na owner sila halimbawa ng mga flower shops. Tapos, pwede kang mag-message sa kanila, hey, if you want some free social media posts, I can do it for you for free. No catch, di ba? Tapos, after you give your free sample, doon ka na ngayon mag-offer ng service. If you want me to be your graphic designer, ito yung rate ko on a monthly basis. Tapos, ito yung deliverables ko.
You're hired.
And lastly, yung kailangan mong gawin is to post educational content. Whether sa Facebook man yan, sa LinkedIn man yan, or sa kung meron kang sariling website, you can also post it there. Kasi the more educational content that you have, the more trust you will gain from your clients and even your prospects, no? Ano-anong klaseng educational content? Kailangan mo mag-isip ng mga related sa industry na pinapasok mo. Kasi kung hindi siya related sa industry na pinapasok mo, hindi nila makikita yung value. Para maging valuable yung content na ilalagay mo, kailangan meron kang target market in mind.
Noted.
Ano naman yung target market? Ito yung group of people na nasa loob ng isang industry. Pwedeng ito yung flower shop owners, pwedeng influencers, pwedeng online course creators, pwedeng business owners. Kailangan maklasify mo sila ng ganon. Dahil kung hindi mo sila ika-classify, kung hindi mo hanapin yung target market mo, hindi magiging valuable yung content mo for them. Dahil magiging masyadong generic. At ayaw mo ng generic, gusto mo ng specific, ng specialized content for them. So these are just some of the ways you can do to land clients without using the freelancing platform. Kasi dun sa mga freelancing platform na yon, probably madami kang kakompetensya. Pero kapag ginawa mo tong steps na sinabi ko sa'yo ngayon, tataas yung chances mo of getting hired. Why? Kasi ikaw lang yung nag-reach out sa kanila or konti lang yung nag-reach out sa kanila.
Amazing.
So if you want more content like this, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook.